So my point is that you have to learn when things don't make sense without immediately filling the hole. We don't really know. I can tell you with almost certainty that the U.S. has had quiet and highly classified UFO programs. Nobody has any idea that I know whether there are actually UFOs or aliens anywhere near them. And so in part, I have an equation called UAP equals SAP. Unidentified aerial phenomena equals special access programs. The US, when it chooses to do something cool, always does something fake. So Operation Overlord was the invasion of Normandy during World War II, but Operation Fortitude and Operation Bodyguard were the fake operations to disguise the Operation Overlord so that nobody would understand what the troop buildup was about. So in part, we don't know, for example, whether, let's just take the UFOs, whether there's any UFOs in this thing and it's just a cover for super advanced aerospace or to try to get the Chinese and the Russians to invest precious treasure in the wrong programs. When it comes to all of these things that don't add up and don't make sense, we have to recognize that the Jews are very vulnerable because we will be viewed as a secretive organization. And one of the reasons I've been extremely vocal about Jeffrey Epstein, having met him once, is that it's very important. I mean, this is a completely disgusting human being. It's possible that he was an intelligence construct because he certainly didn't behave like a financier. Disgraced financier Jeffrey Epstein doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Assume for the moment that he was a joint CIA-Mossad project. It's very important to recognize that the Jews wouldn't have put him up to that, or the Americans wouldn't. It would be a couple of operatives in a super secret place that made a terribly catastrophic discussion to destroy the lives of young girls with a psychopath. And as a result, we have to understand that we are entitled to covert operations, but it is also a great danger to do too much through covert operations, because what that does is it creates a sense that the world doesn't add up and it doesn't make sense. And I guarantee you it'll always be the same 7 groups of people who are suspected as being the hand behind it.